watching Thrifty Kaniffy.
Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at a knife from CEM Cutlery. They are out of Italy. They are a budget knife manufacturer, and they are sort of an artisanal style maker of knives, and they have a whole line of different types of knives, particularly for agricultural needs. And this particular one is called their agricultural folder. It's a pretty generic name for it. But we have Bubinga wood on here, and you can see the wonderful wood grain on this particular one. You get the bird's eye pivot, brass pins holding it together. And there's a look at the other side. Now this comes with a stainless steel blade, and the blade steel is not specified, just says that it's stainless. But you get the ram's foot blade on this guy. Very attractive looking blade. And you can see there, it's pretty broad. You get a 3 1/4 inch length on it. And you get that straight flat grind on there. The satin finish. There you can see the tang. It says Italy. And then on the back side it says rust-free. So we know this is a rough stainless steel design of some sort. Not exactly sure the blade steel, but I know that I've sharpened it and not really had any problems at all getting it razor sharp. So I don't imagine it's like a very cheap steel, which can be, you know, if you get the cheaper steel, it just sort of folds over. You don't really get a razor edge like you do on these. And this has lasted, you know, probably about 3 weeks worth of use and not needing to do anything, not even strop it for it to remain very sharp. Actually have a little paper cut test we can do here. Just kind of give you an idea of the blade retention of this thing. Like I said, I've carried it for quite some time, at least 3 weeks of use. You know, light use, nothing major, but this remains sharp, so I'm happy with that. You get a half stop there and a great pull on it. Great action, about an 8 into the half position and then again to the full open position. You see there's a little bit of a step downward angle there from the flat position, and got a really nice look to that ram's foot blade. Really appreciate that. Now, one thing I will say though is this is not available right now on Chicago Knife Works where I got it. Now it's $15, $14.99, but they do have an alternative to this, which is very similar. It's got the hawkbill blade and then a little bit of a sway back design. Now I preferred this one, but only by just a touch. And that particular knife you can still get. It's still in stock, and it's only about $10.90 I want to say, so under $11. So if it's anything like this one, which I imagine it will be, that is one heck of a value. So that may actually be even a better value than this particular knife. So if you're looking for something similar to this and you want like the Bubinga wood, that might be, you know, something you would check out. Let's take a closer look at the wood though. This is just a very wonderfully done piece of slab there. I mean, it's just a nice wood grain pattern on there. It looks lovely. The only thing I've done with the wood is just put a little bit of, linseed oil on it. And it's been fantastic. Seems well preserved and not dry at all, nice and smooth in your hand. One thing that's great about this is the thickness of it. Now you can see the sides aren't exactly even here. Of course, this is handmade, and it just, you know, it looks worse than it actually is. Just more of that material moved off right on that corner. But if you look at it from, say, the top-down view, you can't really tell too much difference in the sides and the width, right? But from the front, you know, this side's a little not as tapered as much there at the end, and kind of the same on this side, just more tapered on this side than this side. But overall, the width, you know, in the center seems to be pretty even, and in the hand feels fantastic. Now, if you got arthritic hands like me, this is a great knife for being able to grip hold of. You don't have to try to get your hand so much closed on it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like a broom handle, about the same diameter or circumference there. So yeah, it makes it really easy to get hold of. I've actually nicknamed this knife the Broom Hilda, and you know, something from the Bugs Bunny days, but yeah, Broom Hilda. And so I've kind of named this knife that, and been using it for about 3 weeks. Again, the blade edge is held up, and I've been pretty happy with the overall use of it. Fantastic pull, great half stop, and into the full position. That's not going anywhere. So you'd have to really do something silly to have this close down on you. But again, CEM Designs, you know, came bulk packed, no fancy packaging or anything like that. Just came in this bag. Again, sold out right now, but you can, again, pick up a very, very similar knife to this, also with the 4-inch handle and the 3-inch blade. That's actually over 3 inches when you look there. It's 3 1/4. You got a cutting edge at 3 inches. But yeah, this probably would not fly as UK legal, but you know, check with your authorities to be sure. But it's kind of right in that border line edge, you know, in terms of length, blade length. So probably not going to fly with UK laws. But overall, great little piece here. Really happy with it. You know, maybe wait to find out whether you would be able to pick this up again back in stock in Chicago Knife Works. You can get this for around $25 elsewhere, but it's not going to be, you know, quite the value would be if you could get it on Chicago Knife Works for 15 bucks. But really happy with it. Brass liners, you can see, not major gapping or anything like that on the back of here. It's got good blade centering. So I've been really happy with it. And I think anybody who picks one of these up is going to be rather surprised for what you get for the price. So that's going to do it for my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. We'll see you next time.